Hello, this is Spartacus here, and I have a video for you guys. So, I've been gone for kind of a couple days, and I haven't uploaded in like 5 days, I want to say. But anyway, we have heard lots and lots of news about Black Ops 3 at the E3 thingy, which I think is in LA. I can't remember, but anyway, we've had lots of news for Black Ops 3 multiplayer, and I'm here to give you my impressions and my thoughts about it. First off, being that the DLC exclusivity is now on PlayStation 4, or just technically in PlayStation in general, as in for a long time, the DLC has always came out first for the Xbox, and so now that kind of contract is now over, it has now moved on to PlayStation. And the reason for this probably being, I don't know if Activision has said anything like why they decided to go to PlayStation, but what seems to me is that PlayStation 4 has been getting a lot more sales than Xbox One, which is a true fact. It has had way more sales than the Xbox One, and there's a lot bigger player count for the Call of Duty members on the PlayStation 4 than there on the Xbox One. So it makes sense that they switched to PlayStation 4, but it does suck for me and for a lot of Xbox users. Is because we won't be getting the DLC early, and I won't be able to make early videos for you guys and show early DLC gameplay for their map packs, and zombies especially. Zombies is probably the major thing that comes to me when it comes to map packs for Treyarch especially, and so I won't be able to show early zombies gameplay, which sucks. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to do there. I'll probably show some anyway, but considering that the DLC is now moving over to PlayStation instead of Xbox, it's kind of disappointing to me. But what they should have done, and this is what they should have done from the beginning, is release the DLC for every single system, the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the PC at the exact same time. That's what they should have done the whole time they should have done it. They should have released at the same time for all three platforms, and I don't know why. Maybe after the PlayStation deal is over, maybe they'll definitely not assign a contract to PC, because we'll face it, the PC won't become as popular as the PC won't be as popular when it comes to Call of Duty games as for the Xbox or PlayStation. So I'm pretty sure they'll never get a contract. But after the PlayStation contract, I'm sure that everyone will get the DLC at the same time. But who knows how long this contract will actually be? We'll have to wait for a few years, and I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that's the one disappointing thing about the DLC. Let's kind of move on from that to cover on the multiplayer gameplay. It's not the classical movement system. It is not the advanced warfare movement system that we've seen before. It is actually a lot different. We have thrust jumps, which apparently isn't like double jumping. Basically, you kind of I guess thrust jump, I guess you can say. It is not as rapidly as fast as the boost jump you see in Advanced Warfare. Basically, to me, what I've got out of this new movement system is that there's this curved white bar below your player HUD, for your player HUD actually, and it tells you kind of like your energy for your thrust jumping and your wall running. Like I didn't mention before, there is wall running in case you guys didn't know. You can wall run and thrust jump. That seems to be the only movement system that I've seen for the different type of movement system in Advanced Warfare. The wall running and thrust jumping, I don't see it too often, honestly, so it is mostly a feet on the ground type of game. Instead of dolphin diving like we've seen in previous Treyarch titles, it is now sliding like we've seen in Call of Duty Ghost and in Advanced Warfare. Apparently, I guess it makes more sense sliding in a multiplayer game than dolphin diving is more tactical than dolphin diving. Dolphin diving, you're kind of just asking for yourself to die, and sliding, it's kind of a more tactical move to get out of a gunfight or something. I don't know, but go back to the movement, the thrust jumping and the wall running. It seems to be more of trying to get around the map faster than it is to try and kill enemies. Like you see in Advanced Warfare, people double jump in the air just so they can kill you while you're in the air and you're at the lower ground and you have the lower advantage. Well, basically, it's mostly just feet on the ground, kind of shoot 'em up style. The thrust jump is basically just to get up to a higher level of the map, and then the wall running is basically just to get on one side to another of the map, not necessarily to kill an enemy unless there is an enemy there. But to me, the thrust jump and the wall running is just basically just to get around the map, not so much for killing. So sorry, my voice kind of got loud there for a second. Yeah, I think the new movement system seems pretty decent. I don't think I'll be complaining about it too much. It is limited. You do have a white bar below in your player HUD to kind of show that like what you're limited to. So another thing I'd like to mention is that they have specialist characters. I believe there is 9 different specialist characters. I'm going to name off some of the specialist abilities that I've seen other YouTubers have posted on their channels. So I guess some of them you're able, like we've seen in the multiplayer trailer gameplay, or not necessarily multiplayer trailer gameplay, it was just in the normal trailer gameplay, that you're able to get a machine gun out of your arm, and it's like a death machine pretty much. It's like the death machine in the Black Ops 3 version, but they earn these specialist kind of stuff. You kind of have to earn kills and play the objective, and that's kind of how you earn your special ability. And then once you use it and use up all the bullets, or the time runs out for the special ability, then it's gone, you have to earn it again. That's basically how you're going to just get a bunch of kills and then play the objective, and you'll get it a lot faster. Not only that, but we have another one, which is Glitch, which is probably the most interesting special ability, because each character and each of the 9 characters in the game have their own special ability. And there's this other one where it's a robot, and his special ability is Glitch, to where basically it basically teleports you back to where you were previously, like a couple seconds ago. So if someone's shooting behind you and you know that it's and you know there's like no way you could turn around and shoot back and kill him, you can use that glitch mode and go previously back to where you were and kill that enemy. So you, instead of him getting the kill, you'll get the kill. And it seems pretty cool. In the multiplayer gameplay trailer, you're able to see it in kind of action, and I thought that was really cool and pretty interesting. I'll have to try that out myself. And another special ability is kind of like the crossbow. Is it a crossbow? It's not a crossbow, it's more like a bow and arrow type thing. And yeah, that's basically it. So basically, if you directly impact them, they will die, but then the bolt will explode. So if you do hit someone with the arrow, they will die, and then the bolt will explode in case there's anyone else in the area, pretty much. So I think that's pretty cool. I like how they did that special ability. Those are the only really special abilities I do know. There is actually one more that just came to mind. Is that if you activate this ability, it makes you earn your like whatever score you're earning, your assist points, your kills, you capturing a flag. If you have that activated, whatever kind of points you're earning will times that by 2, and you'll able to earn your score streaks faster. So I think that's a very useful one. I'll probably use that a lot if I want to get myself like a certain kill streak or something in the game that I really like getting. So I think I'll probably use that character a lot. Okay, you know what? I keep getting all these special abilities in my head that keeps coming up in mind. So here's one more special ability. There's one where you basically just grab out spikes and you slam the ground, and whoever's in the area around you, when you slam these spikes on the ground, you'll kill them, and that's pretty much it. That's like the only one. It's pretty cool, I guess, if you want to take out enemies on an objective, like on domination. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, the color of the maps. Now, Black Ops 2 is very known for its very colorful maps, and that's probably one of the reasons why it was one of the best Call of Duty games ever made. The maps are pretty colorful. They're kind of dull and they're kind of colorful at the same time, because in like the description for Black Ops 3 on their website, I believe it says that Black Ops 3 is a group of like specialized Black Ops soldiers and like a dark and twisted future or something like that. So like they kind of make it dark but also a colorful look to it, so that way it's not like Call of Duty Ghosts where it's all freaking dark and you can't see shit. But yeah, the maps are colorful enough to where it's actually very enjoyable and you'll like them. Now, the one thing that really interests me, that now I've seen lots of YouTubers post gameplay of Black Ops 3, and I've seen the gameplay trailer and yada yada yada. Now, the movement system is like thrust jumping and wall running from what I've noticed. Now, will they bring back Nuketown? I feel like they can still bring back Nuketown. I feel like Nuketown could still be played even with these new movement abilities. It may be a lot more fast-paced, but I think they could still bring back Nuketown, and I hope it's like the pre-order DLC if they do bring it back. So fingers crossed there. Don't know if they're going to do that. Don't know any information about Nuketown or anything about zombies. We don't know anything about zombies yet. That'll probably come out in August, and I'll probably have to make a video talking about the zombies trailer when they release it and what the gameplay is like. Hopefully zombies doesn't have any of this movement ability, even though the movement ability does look pretty nice. But I liked having classical zombies where you're just feet on the ground and you just blow zombies up. That's basically what it is. That's basically all I want for zombies. But going back to the multiplayer, the weapons. Now there's this one weapon in particular. I believe you can switch it to either a fully auto to a semi-auto, and looking at the guns in the game, and that gun in particular I just mentioned, if you put it in semi-auto where you have to keep tapping the trigger to shoot one bullet at a time, it takes 2 bullets to kill the enemy. Now, I'm not a big fan of that. I think they really do need to nerf that weapon to where it's at least 3 bullets to kill, because to me, 2 bullets to kill an enemy is too powerful, and I feel like people are going to be running around like that, like it's the BAL 27 from or ASM1 from Advanced Warfare, and that game totally broke the BAL 27 in ASM1. It's like the gun balance is terrible in that game. But I don't want Black Ops 3 to be the same way. I want every single gun to be balanced, and where it's all of them are pretty average enough to be good enough. And I see like a lot of the other guns too, and they seem very, very powerful. Now, I know they added like a gunsmith mode where you're able to have like 6 attachments on your gun, which is crazy. And I think I was listening to some YouTuber, it might have been Prestigious Key or Chaos Silencer, where they were mentioning that you can put rapid fire on every single weapon. I don't know about shotguns though, but you can put rapid fire on assault rifles, which seems to me pretty overpowered now. And like maybe it's not the guns that are very powerful. Perhaps it's the health in the game. To me, the health seems a lot lower than the health you've seen in Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 had some pretty high health, I will admit that. It seems to me that you have like Call of Duty Ghost health in Black Ops 3, like where the health is really low, and I feel like a lot of people are going to complain about. But remember, this is like only a pre-alpha version. The beta still hasn't came out yet. The beta is a newer version than the alpha version, where everyone else is able to play the beta version. And speaking of the beta for Black Ops 3, it's actually going to be released first for the PlayStation 4, so I won't be able to show any gameplay when the beta first come out, but when it comes out for the Xbox One, I will be able to show that. At least I'll try to. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, the multiplayer seems pretty smooth. It seems pretty fun as well. Now, I don't know about the ranking up system. I don't know what the highest level is, what the highest prestige is, and all that stuff. But reading on their website, it looks like Weapon XP is back, where if you remember Weapon XP from back in Black Ops 2, it will return in not Advanced Warfare, but in Black Ops 3. So if you like Weapon XP in Black Ops 2, then you'll probably like it in Black Ops 3. And then there's also the normal ranking up system where you rank up prestige, you earn a new emblem, get permanent unlock or whatever, blah blah blah. And then I think it also said you could rank up your specialist characters, which is kind of interesting. So I wonder how ranking up your special characters kind of works. So we'll have to learn more information about that. But yeah, that is, I mean, I didn't mention every single thing about multiplayer, but my impressions on it, it looks pretty good. Hopefully it is good, and when I play the beta, everyone will be able to test the game out. See, okay, so here's the problem with the beta. You can only play the beta if you pre-order the game. So like, let's say you play the beta and you're like, geez, this game really isn't that good, but you pre-ordered it anyway. So it's like no takebacks. It's like you're gonna get the game. So I don't know. I don't like what they did with the beta idea where you have to pre-order the game, but I will definitely pre-order. I'll probably get the game anyway, even if it didn't have a beta. So I'm gonna pre-order Black Ops 3 whenever the beta comes out for the Xbox One. I'll show that, but of course I'll be seeing a lot of beta gameplay on like other YouTube channel when it comes out for the PS4, because PS4 gets it first. Sadly, not very happy about that. Not happy about this exclusive deal. But yeah, this is pretty much my impressions on Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Of course, they also added a paint shot mode, which I don't know too much about, so I didn't mention every single thing about Black Ops 3 multiplayer that I have seen, but I feel like they do need to balance out some of the guns, like that 2-shot weapon. That's like the only nerf I think they need to do. But yeah, there's lots of Black Ops 3 news out there. I'm not going to mention everything in this video, but my impressions of it is that I'm very impressed with what I've seen, and I can't wait to play the beta. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating for whatever you guys feel the video deserves, and I shall catch you guys later.